to a shrink. Tijuana like my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a. He said my life's a bore. So quit my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on. It all keeps adding up. I'm just paranoid.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. It's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he goes all the way for the touchdown. Fireworks to start this night with an opening kickoff return for 6. A dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start, but you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said, and man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the back down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my back down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chattown. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out.
Bring it! Here we go, here we go! Viking 18! Ready?
They'll run here with the rookie. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
That's to the tight end, Lawrence Cager. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
79 Broncos, let's go!
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here. Why?
Bronco 80.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Dragon 60. 19 Lion. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Washington. That gains an even 60 yards.
This goal at the 1-yard line.
Deputy! 60 back.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
He'll grab it at the 12. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Nix. He connects with Mims. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Kill, 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 kill. Oh, my son.
from the gun. That is a run with Harvard. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Ron Payne there for the stop.
And it's third down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. And in motion is Ingram. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Zone read, a give to Harvey. And he'll get about 5. The 35, here's 2nd and 4. A run once more, that's Harvey. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a 1st down. 10 yards to pick up there, and that'll get him a new set of downs. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jonathan Jones.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. To the outside, into the hands of McClure. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Now it's the Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. And he'll be marked down to the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Washington.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 6.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play there for for Washington. 31 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
70 Timberwolves. Hurt.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Donovan Edwards. Touchdown, Commander. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. The Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. He'll take it at the 12. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
Big snap on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Johnny Newton in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Mims sent in motion here. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. They needed 16, and it's exactly what they got. By a whisker, enough for a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Second and 7. Throwing is Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs.
And he's in! R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
19 Lions. Mustang 19.
On first down, Daniel. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Gravity lock, trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll look underneath here for Edwards. Down the left sideline. And he will go all the way. Donovan Edwards. Touchdown, Washington. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
Just going to run it here up the middle. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the 37.
Now a second down throw for Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he will score! Portland Sutton, touchdown Denver. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will even the score. It's now 21-all. So a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Get it? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check. Ready?
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Come on, Viking, 18, pound to 60.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now a give on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Pickup of 14 on that one. Good for Commanders' 1st down.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That screen goes for 12. And that's a 1st down.
Now, faster. Cougar 19, Hawk 70. Stop low 18. Ready.
Here's Daniel. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. Go.
Throwing again. Daniel. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60, back all 80.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready?
Here's a run. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Throwing is Daniel. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal.
Go.
They'll run.
Pretty big swing here in the mindset of the defense. Before the play, you're thinking, hey, we're on the 1-yard line. Pretty likely that it ends with a touchdown. But instead, you send them back 5 yards, and your chances of holding them to 3 just go up. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, it's Nix. Past the 40. Still going. What an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Denver.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
24. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Get up, Cuddy.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. Taking off, and out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Out to his right. And out to the flat. And it's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd down. 3 to go.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
From the shotgun on 3rd down. Daniels. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
Unlock line, crack all 80. Steady.
On the ground, it's Edwards. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Washington.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. That's the safety, Talanoa on the tackle.
79 Broncos.
It's a pickup of 3.
On second down, it's Nick in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Nick Bonito gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They need one right now.
69,
Third and long.
Warrior 70.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A throw on the move is caught. He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Here's Edwards. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Forced out wide, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain. Yet again. And now it's third down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So it is back to a one-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. They'll return this from the 11. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And Those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
On fourth down, here's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he is going to have the Broncos first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
First down, Broncos.
Getting out of Harvey and running right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Nix to throw. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Here's Harvey. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Mims sent in motion here. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And good running on the return. It'll help him out at the ball right around the 45-yard line.
It's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
60 Eagles, 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 18 Pioneer.
They'll drop to throw. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10.
Panthers, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Buffalo 18.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. That is hot. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
That's good for a Washington Commanders.
Cougar 19.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. 2nd down, goal to go.
Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
Panthers 60, Panthers 60. Get up. Bronco 80.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. We'll see how they want to play this. It's third down.
Deputy! Deputy Lions! Let's go!
He'll try and run. Edwards. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 37 yards. A first down throw for Nix. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal drive from here. This might be one final heave to the end zone. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to win the game.
A 50-yard attempt.
That's long enough, and it's good. On target from long range. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal, zeros on the clock, seals the deal. They come from behind. They feel like